world-renowned French artist is selling more than 100 pieces of his artwork here in San Diego this month. And donating the proceeds, Jean-Pierre Rousseau is giving all the sales from his artwork to the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. The reason for his generosity, the 77-year-old painter told a friend that he is now paying an unredeemable debt.
I don't want you to send back the paintings. There were about 150 paintings. I don't want you to find me another gallery. I want you to sell the paintings and give the money to wounded veterans. Because when I was a little boy, I was with my father in Paris, and I witnessed American troops liberating Paris, and I owe them a debt of gratitude, and I want to pay it now.
The art sale continues tomorrow at the Scottish Rite Events Center in Mission Valley.
And good morning to you. This weekend you have the opportunity to purchase beautiful, like these, beautiful pieces by French artist Jean-Pierre Rousseau, and the funds, they're going to go to help the wounded warriors. Here to explain more, Dina Robinson. Dina, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the artist for anybody that may not be familiar.
Well, Jean-Pierre Rousseau is a very famous French modern impressionist. His brushstrokes are much more vivid, and so are the colors. And what he's done, he was represented by a gallery in La Jolla. The owner died, the gallery closed, and we've been friends for 20 years, Jean-Pierre and us, and he called me and he said, don't send the 150 paintings back. Don't find me another gallery.
Wow.
Sell them and give the money to wounded veterans.
Okay, we'll talk a little bit about the event in just a moment, but when you're saying sell them and give them money, what kind of money are you talking about? These paintings?
Well, that's the heartbreaking part. My husband is an art expert and appraiser, and he had to slash the gallery prices down so far. It broke my heart, but it has to be done because we want to sell it. So not only that, but it's tax deductible, so anybody who buys it, it's a bargain and an investment.
Like, what is a bargain? Like, give me a price. Like
from $25,000 to $4,000. How's that?
Wow.
Yeah, like this one.
That's beyond a bargain. That's like almost taking it for free.
You got it.
Okay, and then why the wounded warriors?
Okay, he explained that as a little boy, he witnessed on the shoulders of his father the American troops liberating Paris, and he always felt a debt of gratitude. This was World War II. He's 77 now. And he finally is able to repay that debt of gratitude.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the event. How does it work? How can people take part in this?
Okay, the retired Navy nurses are spearheading getting the money into the funds that will help just care for and treat and educate the wounded veterans and build them housing and everything.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Scottish Rite Center in Mission Valley.
It's this weekend?
This weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. both days. And free parking, free entry. You can just come to look. How many times do you find 135 gorgeous paintings in one room?
I know. And this, you know what caught my eye, Alan? You were looking at it. Like, is that like a mommy and a baby back there? Oh, I love that one.
He did. He does or did a lot of mother and child paintings. He also is kind of a sexy guy.
Oh, he's a sexy guy.
He likes to do nudes, but we didn't bring any of those.
Chris Murphy's slightly disappointed now. Thank you for being here. We're going to get the information if you'd like to go and be a part of it. Go to fox5sandiego.com. You click the Scene on tab, and we'll get you hooked up and get some money raised for the Wounded Warriors. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Chris, a 77-year-old famous French artist is donating more than 100 paintings to benefit our local military at the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station.
This is so generous. The collection is valued, get this, at $2.2 million. That is quite the donation. His longtime friend spoke with us here at NBC7. He says that the artist's reason for donating all the art is based on a fond memory with American troops that happened 70 years ago.
When I was a little boy, I remember being with my father, watching the American troops march into Paris, which is World War II, liberating Paris, and I owe them a debt of gratitude.
Wow. Well, Jean-Pierre Rousseau's paintings are well known around the world. He was a painter for Princess Grace Kelly of Monaco and also a handful of other celebrities. Locally, his art was featured at a La Jolla gallery until the owner died.
And instead of sending his work back to France after a gallery closed, Rousseau asked for his paintings to be donated to help wounded veterans in San Diego. Proceeds from his sold paintings will help the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. The organization helps our local military who are seriously wounded after returning from war and those suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
So if you're looking at these paintings and you're wondering, okay, what do I do next? How can I buy one? Well, you can purchase his art at the Scottish Rites Event Center in Mission Valley over the weekend from 10 in the morning until 5:30. That's going on both tomorrow and Sunday. And then coming up in the next hour, we're going to talk with a volunteer for the Wounded Warrior Foundation Freedom Station about how this donation is going to have such a huge impact on their services for local military families.
A French artist is giving back to American troops. World-renowned painter Jean-Pierre Rousseau has donated more than 130 of his works to benefit wounded warriors and their caregivers. The pieces are valued collectively at more than $1 million, and they're on sale right here in San Diego.
He has donated all of his artwork that was here housed in San Diego to be sold and to have the proceeds given to Freedom Station Warrior Foundation for a payback.
The weekend-long sale will continue tomorrow morning at the Scottish Rite Event Center in Mission Valley at 10 a.m.
A world-renowned French artist is selling more than 100 pieces of his artwork here in San Diego this month. And donating the proceeds, Jean-Pierre Rousseau is giving all the sales from his artwork to the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station. The reason for his generosity, the 77-year-old painter told a friend that he is now paying an unredeemable debt.
I don't want you to send back the paintings. There were about 150 paintings. I don't want you to find me another gallery. I want you to sell the paintings and give the money to wounded veterans. Because when I was a little boy, I was with my father in Paris, and I witnessed American troops liberating Paris, and I owe them a debt of gratitude, and I want to pay it now.
The art sale continues tomorrow at the Scottish Rite Event Center in Mission Valley.